Hello everybody, welcome back to Rated M Lifestyle. Just wanted to get on here and show some news that I found. So Moneygram's walk-in business hit by the coronavirus as digital transactions surge. So what that means is that obviously on site, like people going into Walmart, people going into any of these payment providers, the traffic's not there. So the traffic is going to their online transactions. Okay, so what this says is, with its walk-in business taking a large negative hit due to the coronavirus pandemic and stay-at-home orders, Moneygram reported 57% digital transaction growth for the first quarter of 2020. That's huge. 57%. Huge. The Moneygram transfer company said performance was driven by high client retention rates, market growth, and strong demand for the company's app. Now, for those of you who don't know, Moneygram and Western Union, they're competing with each other. Moneygram offers a much more competitive rate because they're partnering with Ripple. Western Union, they're trying their best to do what they can, but you can't really compare the cost savings because the cost savings with Ripple and XRP is so significant. So, however, Chairman and CEO Alex Holmes said on Friday, May 1st earnings call that the company's walk-in business had a sudden and abrupt impact, starting with many European markets around March 16th as the coronavirus spread and governments issued stay-at-home orders. Holmes said the company's digital business kept performing very well. Moneygram Online, which he said is the biggest component of digital, provided a 60% transaction growth rate for the quarter and started to surge even further towards the end of March and April. That's pretty huge. That's pretty great news. Things are progressing. Rome wasn't built in a day. So, and that's a testament to that great things are progressing. Going down a little bit lower, it says that percentage has quote-unquote grown significantly to 28% in April's first 27 days, according to the company. Okay. Now, I had noticed something on the right side of my screen, right here, that says, I wonder if you can, there we go. It says, Tencent becomes quote-unquote substantial investor in Afterpay. Well, let me just remind everybody. So, clicked on the article. Here it is right here. Okay, this was published May 1st. Okay, Tencent Holdings Limited has become a quote-unquote substantial holder of Afterpay, according to an announcement from the company. The Chinese technology firm purchased a 5% stake in the Buy Now, Pay Later company, is valued at approximately $390 million per published report. Let's see. Going down a little bit, it says Tencent, for its part, is a Hong Kong stock exchange listed firm. The firm offers quote-unquote internet value-added services per the announcement, encompassing online advertising, digital entertainment, and fintech, as well as cloud services to users. So that's pretty major right there, because that's where everything is going. Everything's cloud-based now. 5-10 years ago, you thought, okay, what the heck is the cloud? But now everyone knows what the cloud is. Now everyone uses the cloud because that's really how we store our information, right? We're all out of our gigabytes on our Google, so we use the cloud. Okay. Another interesting piece of this, and I'm going to wrap this with a nice bow right here for you. Okay, check this out. This was published in March 15th of 2018. So what we're doing is we're connecting all the dots now, connecting everything. Okay, Tencent, which is the company I just got done talking about, to pump $2 billion into Ripple, XRP, and more banks are in. Okay, this is from the Crypto Gazette. Okay, Tencent Holding Limited is Asia's most valuable company that is constantly growing and evolving. Founded in 1998, the current company market value is $580 billion. It is a conglomerate whose subsidiaries specialize in various internet-related services and products, entertainment, AI, and technology in mainland China and the globe. It is the first Asian company to cross the $500 billion mark. I'm going to repeat that. It is the first Asian company to cross the $500 billion mark, and it is willing to pump $2 billion into Ripple XRP project. Okay, this is why I'm always harping on the fact that, you know, if you don't know enough about Ripple and XRP, if you don't feel comfortable, research it. Research it. You got the internet, you got, you know, you could stay-at-home orders right now, so please. I'm only doing this for your well-being, you know. Going down a little bit in the article. It is such a background that the big company wants to pump $2 billion into the Ripple project. One can only imagine they want to integrate their already prominent services and apps with the payment settlement solutions offered by Ripple, and perhaps even buy some coins to be used on their messaging platforms. According to the sources, Tencent will offer the said $2 billion and convert them to Ripple's XRP coins in the next 12 months. So this already happened because this article was back in March of 2018. The plan is to integrate Ripple's technology on its WeChat and other social media platforms in a bid to compete with Alibaba and Amazon payment services. Mind blown right there. Just saying. Moving on to the next article here. Okay, this is actually a new one. So 44 minutes ago, today is March 3rd, or May 3rd, sorry. Moneygram reports quieter quarter for Ripple partnership. Okay, this is it's not a bad thing, you know. Major cross-border payments company Moneygram has reported a quote-unquote quiet quarter with regards to its partnership with Ripple. Okay, let's run down a little bit here. Give a little bit of background right up here. Starting from here. Despite Ripple drumming up high expectations for the partnership, Moneygram CEO stated that Q1 2020 was quote-unquote quiet in terms of Ripple services. Quote from the article. I would say it was a little bit of a relatively quiet quarter in the sense of really pushing anything particularly new into the market or expanding the service. We did a lot of that in the back half of last year, so they're talking about the back half of 2019. And really got going on a number of new quarters for that service, the CEO noted. MoneyGram to use Ripple in new markets and services. Despite expressing happiness with the deal thus far, indicate that Ripple is still yet to solidify its services or target market. Quoted from the article. We continue to flex with them as they continue to expand the service and move some things around and really figure out what they want the product to look and feel like, and how they want to take that to various markets. So I think it'll change over time. I think the results of what we're doing will vary by quarter and by month. He ends with this, but yes, it is a good partnership and I am definitely pleased with what we've been doing. Okay, so it's definitely not a bad thing. It's just you know, the coronavirus has really taken a hit on everything in the market. So okay, moving on. It's from the Daily Hodl, published today, May 3rd. New role at Ripple targets Wall Street institutions, cryptocurrency traders, and XRP enterprises. Okay. Ripple is creating a new role to expand its presence among Wall Street institutions and improve its narrative in the crypto community. In the new listing, the San Francisco startup says it's looking for a vice president of marketing. The role is designed to build Ripple's corporate brand by threading the needle and simultaneously targeting large players in the world of finance and influential participants in the world of cryptocurrency. Not gonna lie, I applied for this. I have a marketing background, and yeah, figure what the hell, why not? So Quoted from the application, this person's 3 key charters will be operationalizing and rapidly scaling Ripple's business-to-business marketing funnel, building its corporate brand in a complex marketplace comprised of very diverse audiences from Wall Street financial institutions to crypto influencers, and leading the testing and expansion of Ripple's business to consumer brand of people who send and receive money internationally. So it's crazy. I applied for it. Why not? If I get that, that'll be my dream job, I swear to you. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, thanks for applying. That's me. Alright, cool. And the next information today, from yesterday, May 2nd, despite bargains galore, Warren Buffett dumped stocks, grows cash pile. So what that tells me is that he's expecting the stocks to dump even more, and he's waiting for it. So Berkshire Hathaway added further to its mountain of cash as CEO Warren Buffett sold off stocks and holdings in avoiding bargain hunting in the aftermath of the coronavirus market crash. By the end of Q1, Berkshire's cash pile had swelled to a fresh record high of $137 billion from $128 billion at the end of Q4. So that's almost $10 billion, $9 billion. Ugh, wow. Okay. This is pretty good news too. Came out April 30th. Little old news, but nevertheless very good. World's first crypto bank adds support for Ripple's XRP. Signum Bank, I want to say it's called. Signum Bank will allow its users to invest in Ripple's XRP token via their e-banking portal. Signum Bank, the first crypto bank licensed by FINMA, announced on April 30th that Ripple's XRP tokens are now available through its banking services platform. Let me read that again. Maybe you didn't catch that. Signum Bank, the first crypto bank licensed by FINMA, announced on April 30th that Ripple's XRP tokens are now available through its banking services platform. Users can access, deposit, exchange, and credit services using the popular digital currency. Mind blowing. And I want to end with a couple of things here. So there's a lot of scams out there, right? So Ripple is the only company that I know of that's really trying to eliminate all the scams and really protect their consumers. So they have an article written on April 20th, 2020, saying enough is enough. It's time to protect the community. So I'll read this to you. At Ripple, our company's foundation is built on trust and transparency. We embrace these values in every decision we make, whether that is sharing the quarterly XRP market reports or calling for industry-wide regulatory clarity. To further build on these principles, we see a dire need now more than ever to protect consumers around the world from dangerous online giveaways, scams, and false impersonations across YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and more. Today we are taking legal action against YouTube to prompt an industry-wide behavior change and set the expectation of accountability. Now they're one of the only companies that is really taking this head on. I'll just keep that in the front of your mind. So they're suing YouTube. This lawsuit calls on the video platform to do a number of things. First, to be more aggressive and proactive in identifying these scams before they're posted. Second, faster removal of these scams once they are identified. And lastly, to not profit off these scams. Okay. And for those of you who are new to it, about a year ago, Ripple posted an open letter to Congress. This is back when, I think even before, maybe even right around the time where Facebook was coming out with their Libra token, the Libra white paper. So I'm going to read it. It's called, they have an open letter to Congress. It's just 2-minute read, quick read. Again, published July 29th, 2019. This is how bold Ripple is, and certain and confident in their solution that they have. Okay, our open letter to Congress. Dear Congress, please do not paint us with a broad brush. Many in the blockchain and digital currency industry are responsible actors. We are responsible to U.S. and international law. We are responsible to serving the greater good. We don't take for granted the vital role of central banks in issuing currencies and setting monetary policy in concert with the complex dynamics of economies around the world. For centuries, governments have been well suited for the job because paramount to the acceptance of any currency is trust. Companies like ours in the United States and others abroad employ these innovations in partnership with regulated financial institutions to enable the world to move money across borders like it already moves information efficiently, reliably, inexpensively. In our view, digital currencies have the opportunity to complement existing currencies like the US dollar, not replace them. Without a doubt, blockchain and digital currencies will engender greater financial inclusion and economic growth, not unlike the internet's historic impact. As it did with the internet, the US has the chance to lead the way, nurturing this economic opportunity while continuing to protect privacy and stability. We urge you to support regulation that does not disadvantage U.S. companies using these technologies to innovate responsibly and classifies digital currencies in a way that recognizes their fundamental differences, not painting them with a broad brush. That's been the phrase that they've used in a lot of meetings with Congress, is to not paint them with a broad brush, because there's some currencies that this all goes back to kind of the Silk Road beginnings, where this was used for very illicit activities and to purchase drugs on the black market, and it has evolved quite a bit. So that's been the narrative that Ripple's been using, is please don't paint us all with a broad brush, because Ripple is one of the only crypto companies that has met with the White House, has met with presidential staff. Yeah, I'm telling you, writing's on the wall. It really just makes sense. I'll end the video with this. Without regulatory clarity, we risk pushing the innovation, tax revenue, and the jobs that these new technologies create overseas, which is absolutely true. You have the world's attention. Let's come together and seize the moment. Respectfully, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, and Chris Larsen, Executive Chairman and Co-founder of Ripple. Just wanted to put that out there again. I know I keep harping on the fact that you need to get in. This is really transformative stuff. This is really gonna change the way we live. It's like investing in the technology of a text message. Do you remember when? Leave in the comments below. Do you remember when we paid, as consumers on our cell phone plans, we paid for the text message that we sent? It was like, I want to say, maybe 10 years ago or so. It's 2020, so maybe 2010. We had to buy packages that had a certain amount of text messages in it, and then if we went over, then we would pay, let's say, 10 cents a message after that. I mean, it was crazy. It was ridiculous. Now everything's unlimited, so this is like we're getting in at the ground floor. So check it out. Please like, subscribe, and if you have any other suggestions for any more content, please let me know in the comments below. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.